Hey, Tick here. You know, each fall at our National Youth Workers Convention, one of the most common things that is said to me is, man, I wish that I could bring my whole team to this thing. It's so great. And I started us thinking, you know, why can't we create something that people could bring their whole team to? I mean, I realize the National Youth Workers Convention is a big expense. It's a big event. You have to travel a long ways for it. So we started thinking, what are the options? And so we went into the YS labs. And we started looking at the YS One Day. There was a local training event and the National Youth Workers Convention. And we started thinking about the best of both of those events. And we poured them into a test tube and then bang! YSpalooza popped out. YSpalooza. Not a convention, not a one-day training, but really a seriously ridiculous training event for you and your whole team. What we really wanted to try to put together is something that whole teams could come to together, but not just a day, an overnight, so they could team build and dream and think about what their ministries could be together. So we've changed it all up. We're in churches, not hotels. You know, we've gone a bunch of places around the country, so you could drive to it, just get a hotel for one night. We're ending it on 5 o'clock Saturday, so everybody can make it back to church on Sunday. Started at 1 o'clock on Friday, so it's basically a little weekend experience where you can get away, but we wanted it to have kind of the feel for the convention. So each YSpalooza has 4 super sessions where we tried to bring together the best minds, the most exciting people in youth ministry to get your teams and yourselves fired up. So this year, we have like Reggie Joyner from Orange is there, Harvey Carey, who was like the biggest hit of Nashville, Chap Clark, Duffy Robbins, Jim Burns, David Kenneman from Barna, just all these people. There'll be 4 at each session speaking in to you and your leaders' lives about what ministry can be, about how exciting it is, and the challenges and opportunities for us. But we also wanted it to be very practical. And so each YSpalooza also has 4 learning labs. I mean, Kara Powell and April Diaz have put together the Sticky Faith Learning Lab, where you're really working on how can we build a faith that lasts in the lives of our students, that they don't graduate from when they go to college. And Mark Matlock and Eric Iverson have put together a session on examining the 5 major forces and conditions and trends that are really impacting the souls of our students. I'm doing a session on the 10 essential values that we need to claim and live into to create a thriving youth ministry. And Marv Pinner and Megan Hutchison are doing a very practical, helpful session on helping hurting kids. But then we also wanted to have just more than talking. We want some music, some fun. And so we have worship and all those. Each location has 2 artists that are going to perform and lead worship there. So each super session has music in it. We have Leland, Starfield, Shane and Shane, Carrie Job, Audrey Assad. Each location will have 2 artists that will lead us in worship and celebration. We'll have fun. It's youth ministry. We'll mix it up. We'll have a good time. But we're hoping that your team could come and get so inspired. Can you imagine your volunteers getting to hear Duffy and Kara and Chap and Harvey Carey and all? They are going to go fired up to change their community for the kingdom of God. So we want you to come and join us. This year we're in Orlando. We're in Philadelphia. We're in Dallas. Get your team together. Make the road trip. Have a blast. Your ministry will be the better for it.